Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch
Hello,
so
brethren.
soft where the
Welcome back
seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight.
As I promised last time that in the next episode I'll be talking about planning. I'm a man of my word. So thank you so much, everybody. Wherever you're watching me, hopefully this video is going to be help to you and help you change some habits that you had. Okay, so I'll go direct to define what planning is. As I promised that I'll be talking about planning. So planning is the fundamental management process of thinking about and organizing activities. That's planning. And under planning, we have got two types of planning. We have got short-term planning and a long-term planning. So what is a short-term planning? A short-term planning is a type of planning that is based on a short period of time. Then a long-term planning is a type of planning that is based on a longer period of time. We set goals to achieve after a long period of time. We can say minimum of long-term planning is, let's say, 2 years. Yeah, minimum 2 years. That's a long-term planning. You ought to achieve your goals after a long period of time. So, how do we plan? And why should we plan? So I'll start by why should we plan? We plan in order to keep our resources safe. We plan in order to achieve our goals. Every person, every human being has goals to achieve in life. If you don't have goals to achieve, then I am scared. I am extremely scared, because as a human being, you need to have goals to achieve in life. Why should you have goals to achieve in life? Goals that are going to help you to focus on your life and avoid unnecessary behaviors, unnecessary problems. So if you don't have goals and you're watching this episode, please come up with goals to achieve in life. Whether you are working, you are not working, come up with goals to achieve in life. It's very, very important in everybody's life. That's why we see a lot of people today, a lot of youths, drinking, smoking, doing all prohibited behaviors. Is because of lack of goals, lack of planning. That's why I've come up with this to teach about planning to my fellow youths. So, how should you plan? Here is how you're going to plan. I have a 1,000 kwacha in my hands, and I want this 1,000 kwacha to expand it, to grow it. I am going to come up with, or I'm going to think on how I'm going to grow it. That's why, as a person, you need to be creative. Creative is the ability to come up with new ideas. And the innovation is the transformation or the process of achieving those creative ideas. So once you come up with a creative idea, you're going to plan how you are going to execute that idea. Through planning, you're going to see some errors that are in that idea and remove them and put new ideas. Then come up with a solid and good foundation, then invest money in there. You say that I want to be selling clothes. You won't just be selling clothes. You are going to see where are you going to be selling clothes, who is going to be buying. Once you find who is going to be buying, then you plan how you're going to be getting those clothes. Then from there, you start your business. That's planning. And the goal of that business is to grow your 1,000 to millions, billions, trillions. That's your goal. You like good music? Be in touch with us. Everything set. Whatever type of speakers that you want, we have them here. Zlot speakers, Sunda speakers, any type of speakers, we have them here right now. Then, apart from just planning, you can plan but end up losing. Why have you ended up losing? It is not because you're not a good planner. It is because you lack strategy. Life is very fun. It's very funny because you need to be doing things according to the rules. So you plan, then come up with a strategy. A strategy is not just something that you dream of. It is something which is built on consistency. Once this strategy, you build this strategy, it is something whereby you do it repeatedly. You come out profitable. You come out profitable when you are doing that. That is your strategy. Then once you come up with a strategy, you are going to now organize. How you're going to organize your business. Then know the resources that you need. Once you come up with the resources, you're going to organize those resources. Once you organize those resources, then you're going to bring those resources to a business plan that you are doing. Once you bring those resources to a business plan, then you're going to give it to customers, and customers are going to give you cash. From there, you are set, and you are getting closer and closer to your goals. That is the ability of planning. That is the importance of planning. And the other thing that I'm interested in is the part of thinking about in the definition of planning. Because in the previous video, I talked about what we do in our daily lives. Do we think, or is a routine? And I was going by it is a routine. It is a routine. A routine comes up through planning. You get my idea, right? You think, after thinking, you start doing it. After, when you start doing it, it becomes a routine for you. Every day you wake up in the morning, I have to go to the shop, open my shop, start selling. I finish selling, I close around 18 hours, I come home, I sleep. That is a routine now. That's why I was saying thinking is very important. It's going to set your routine. What we do in our daily lives is a routine, and we do not think. It's because if you are working for someone, it's because someone did the thinking on your behalf and employed you. So look at yourself and see, am I thinking, or I'm working on someone's thinking? You are working on someone who did the thinking. Same was at school. You are a pupil. We study things for someone who did the thinking. It's very important. It's very important because that person did the thinking, and also you have to do your own thinking. No, you are working for someone who did the thinking. Get that money, do your own thinking, and employ your own people. And those people are going to work on your thinking, and are going to follow your routine of your thinking. Life is very fun. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this exciting episode. I hope you have enjoyed and you get to learn something in this episode. And don't forget to share, like, and comment. Please comment what you want me to talk about in the next episode, or where you see the errors, where I've made some errors. You can comment so that I can solidify my foundation, as I am very excited being in touch with BK TV. Thank you so much. Shalom, shalom. You want good music? Be in touch with BK TV. See you.